Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Lillian. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by and hopefully you'll subscribe. Today I want to share this mini tag album that I just completed. Actually, it was my friend that really loved the collection. I mean, I love the collection because it's very colorful, but she loved it, convinced a few of us to buy it. And she was like, okay, think about an album. So I was like, all right, challenge accepted. So this is the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Essentials color palette. I think it's an older collection because I think they came out with one similar. I could be wrong, trying to get them all straight. But anywho, so, it's full of colors. It has every color you could think of, all the ones in the rainbow. It comes with these tags, front and back tags that, you know, you could decide whether to use them individually. I folded them and glued them to make them sturdier. And I was thinking of doing, so you get, you know, so out of the 4, I got 2 tags. And I was thinking, okay, I'm going to use all of them, but I really made it chunky that I'm just going to have to make a second album with it. But I used all the colors except for the black one. And so I did this, I measured it, I created this belly band, and then decorated the belly band. I wanted to use only the ephemera and the stickers that came with the collection that we bought because my friends will want to do this, but I'm sorry, I used extra embellishments, which I'll point out, but how can you not, right? So anyway, so I made, so this is what it looks like on the side. I did, of course, a little dangle, trying to incorporate all the colors, and all the items that you see here on the belly band come from the collection, from the, you know, thickers to butterfly ephemera, you know, the buttons, the hearts, and then these pieces that you'll see when I show you the tags. So let me pull it off. So it comes right off. And of course I had to add some rhinestones or bling bling. So this comes off. And the way I did the cover is I also got the essential packet with all these sheets, and what I did is I cut them and then I glued them together so I could make the album itself. And then inside I used this paper from another collection because I wanted it a contrast, and so that's why I did this. And then in the inside, again, I had a lot of, well, not a lot, I mean, this is my leftover that I'm going to use for the other album that I'm going to make. So, but I decided to do a little cluster here in front. Again, using the thickers, a lot of butterfly ephemera. The main focus of this collection was butterflies. So you're going to see them all over the place. And then here is the little album. Again, I love the colors here. Let me bring you closer. And they're already, the tags are already have all this embellishment. Of course, it's all flat, but it allows for you to, you know, use some of the ephemera that's similar, whether flowers or butterflies, and just pop or add more, which is what I did. I decided to do one, the facing is more of a decorative tag, while the tag behind it is I placed a place for a picture. So, so this is part of the ephemera. It comes with these, like, I can't remember what it's called, like tags. It has a lot of, sentiments that look like this or like this. A lot of, like I said, thickers, the flowers, the butterflies, and also flat. So I kind of incorporated a little bit of everything, but all of this is already part of the tag, which, I mean, it's so pretty. And then what wasn't, of course, in the collection was the little jemmies. All the jemmies that you'll see, of course, they come from my stash. And of course, I had to use the little daisy punch flower that I'm always using. But other than that, I stayed with what was in the collection that we bought. So, so I layered this with a sentiment. I did the thicker flower, the sentiment, and then the butterfly, and then added these cute little rhinestones. And what I did with all of the tags is, which I don't normally do, but I really thought, okay, this will go well, is I chalked each with their own color. And I really focused on all the embellishment. I stayed with the color because I just wanted that rainbow to pop. So let me bring you back up just a little as I'm going to flip it. And as I flip it, again, I placed, I made sure that I placed a place for a picture, and then I added, some more of the embellishments. So this is one of my little flowers, doesn't come with the collection, but I had to use it. And a lot of the thickers has like a large font, so I had to get creative. I really wanted to use them, so I really had to get creative how to use them. And so you have some protruding outside of the tag, but that's okay. I don't think it takes away. And so this is the orange one. Look at how pretty. And again, I stayed with all the the color. These are not part of the collection. These are the little flowers, daisy punch flowers that I use, but all of this is part of the ephemera. So I added this thicker phrase here, butterfly ephemera. Some I popped, some I didn't, and then added sentiments. And it comes with these buttons, like big buttons and small buttons. So I decided I wasn't going to use them, but I decided to use them. And I probably might add a little bit more. I just was careful on how thick, because I was afraid that the album might not close, which is why it's one tag per color. I was originally going to do 2, but I went kind of chunky monkey. So this is my back. And so again, I layered the tag here with the sentiment, a flower, and the sentiment here. And then I use my cardstock so I could frame where the picture would go. I think it's easier when I gift this, it's easier for them to know, okay, this is where I could put my picture, or maybe journaling, or they could add something else. Here's the turquoise one. Of course, I had to add little rhinestones, but so this is what I mean. The thicker sentiments are pretty big, and so of course I didn't want them to come out of the tags too much, so I did it this way. And then with this one, I added this little dangle here. And I'm going to revisit this. I wanted to add more, but I have enough, I think, embellishment, but I could always go overboard. And this is the back. So a lot of bling that I added here. I try to match. The collection gives you a lot of sentiments or word phrases that you can use differently. Happy day, best day. So I like that it allows you to do whatever you want. So I did this. Of course, these are the I have to use the little flowers. And then these that tend to overlap with the cardstock, they are not glued. That way, if when we want to put the picture there, they can. So, and then look at the yellow. I love the yellow. So pretty. It had a bee here, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get my charm bee. I have these huge charm bees, and I'm just gonna glue it there, and I thought it was perfect. So I wanted to do a dangle of the honeycomb here. And so I put happy this way just to get most of it on the tag, and I added some of those flowers and then popped the butterfly. But again, the background of these tags gives you a lot of already busy embellishing or layering, which kind of adds to just this minimal placing of, you know, stickers that I added. And then the back is this. This is the place for the picture, a sentiment here, that tag, that each color comes with 2 of these tags. So, you know, that way you don't see a lot of them being used because there's only 2 of them in each of the color, and I didn't buy any more. But you'll see always the flower, the tag, the butterfly. A lot of butterflies came with it, so really nice. And then here's the green one. Again, because some of the, you know, thickers I did sideways for the, you know, because of the size. And then the extras here, again, keeping it to the color. I use like these green hearts, these light green see-through hearts, and then this butterfly here. And a lot of the tags have the butterfly already, and I just popped another butterfly on top just to give it that 3D. And again, if you notice, I know I haven't pointed that out, each of them I did the shading there. And then this is the back. I love this one. So here's that tag, a sentiment, a thicker butterfly, and then it comes with these hearts, flat hearts and thicker hearts, more sentiments, and then these jemmies I used from my stash. And then look at the red. I wish the collection came with like these mushrooms. I think a couple of the tags have the mushroom, and I was thinking of cutting some out in Cricut, but again, I know, you know, some of my girlfriends will be doing this, so I didn't want to go too overboard with extra embellishments that they don't have, but it would have been cute. Maybe I'll do it later, but it's already, I think, a lot of busy. Look at the background. I did a thicker butterfly here. I popped the this tag here. I added this rose with a heart and this heart, and then I popped this butterfly. So this is a thicker and this is an ephemera. So, and then the back, placement for a picture, and I used Sending Kisses, and I added a little acrylic, excuse me, acrylic kiss there. And then here's the light pink one. So cute. And so I used, you know, the thickers and the ephemera that come with the collection. And these I had in my stash. I had to use them. They are so cute. And I did a sentiment here and a jemmy. And I followed the, you know, the butterfly over here. The picture's supposed to go here. I had this paper that I was like, it matches whether you want to add a picture or not, but the picture does go here. And then here's that layering piece with a thicker heart sentiment. And then I added these jemmies here. And then moving on to the light teal or light blue. I did butterflies. Here's one of those tags. Butterfly, butterfly. Again, you don't need a lot because the tags have so much layering. And again, I kept, you know, the front facing as a decorative, while the back is where the picture will be, or journaling. And in this one, I added some of my flowers. I had the perfect colors. I was like, I have to add them. And I think it turned out cute. Here's the purple one. Very busy. I love this. I used, this was a really wide tag, and I added a thicker phrase. Added some of my jemmies. Popped the butterfly, and it had the thicker flowers that matched what was on the tag already. And then the back, very busy as well. But I just added a couple of elements, big space for the picture and thickers, and just one of my flowers and jemmies to it. But I love that it's all, I wanted to keep it all, you know, to the color. I think it really makes it pop. And then this is the last one. This is the royal blue one. So I used a lot of the thickers and ephemera and sentiment. This is part of the tag and looks so cute. Look at that. And then the back, I used these sentiments, best friend. I used one of my flowers here, and then a thicker heart. And then I didn't want to make a hole for the, you know, the ring. So what I did is I made a pocket with acetate, and I used this last tag. I didn't decorate it, but I chose one with a lot of, you know, decoration. That way it slips in because it's not that, you know, because it's a flat pocket. And I just added a thicker butterfly here. And that way it keeps. And you could take it out. So if they wanted to display it, let me go ahead and do that. Let me flip them all over. They're so chunky that I have to be careful with it. I always tell myself, don't do it so chunky, but so here it is. You could, I don't know if you could tell, but this is acetate, and then here's the tag album by itself. So I like that it's easy for, you know, to take out and then to put in. You need that flat. I made this one flat. So it goes in, and then you place it, of course being careful, and then you add your belly band, and you're set. So hope you like that. Again, super easy to make. You know, the album, really easy. I used 3 chipboards, and I just wrapped it like you normally do an album. And I think the belly band really works because it keeps it all together. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions. Happy to show you anything else or any questions that you might have. I'm happy to answer them. But thank you for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.